Hey! Hi, how you doing? This is Ryan, and welcome back to the Gamertron Show. Do you want to know about a silly little thing that, oddly enough, makes me happy? It's this wacky, crazy concept called gamers actually enjoying playing video games. I know, it's a real out there idea, but despite what the internet would have you believe, it does happen. And when it does happen, it makes me happy because 1. Planet Earth is an especially fucked up place, especially right now, so we need every little scrap of happiness we can get our hands on. And number 2, this is a more selfish reason, I must admit, but I get to hear less bitching, moaning, and hyperbolic bullshit from gamers on the internet. So it's a win-win scenario. More people get to have fun, and I get to keep a bit more of my sanity. Anyways, before we talk about Halo Infinite, Battlefield 2042, and how these games have grown and evolved into quality products that their communities are actually enjoying and praising, let's quickly provide some necessary context that I'm sure most of you are already well aware of. The year is 2021, such a great year in gaming, with the release of such amazing titles such as Resident Evil Village, Psychonauts 2, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, Returnal, Metroid Dread, It Takes Two, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, Tales of Arise, and my personal favorite and game of the year, Kena, Bridge of Spirits. But make no mistake, there were so many more quality products, amazing experiences that released in 2021. However, there were also 2 really big disappointments that released in 2021. Halo Infinite and Battlefield 2042. Well, disappointment is a bit of an understatement. These games sent shockwaves throughout the gaming community. And for the next almost 2 years, throughout the entirety of 2022 and a fair chunk of 2023, both Halo Infinite and Battlefield 2042 would be the figureheads for why modern gaming sucks, why video games aren't fun to play anymore, etc, etc. Now don't misunderstand me. The criticisms levied at Infinite and 2042 were absolutely justified. Both launched lacking content and in less than desirable technical states. Both games were clearly unfinished and launched far too early. It's quite apparent that these games' respective publishers, Microsoft and Electronic Arts, just wanted to push these products out the door just in time for those holiday sales. Oh boy, did that bite them in the ass. But now, today, this year, 2023, both Halo Infinite and Battlefield 2042 are almost unrecognizable when compared to the respective state of these games at launch. They're not only far more content-rich, but also in far better, more optimized technical states. Essentially, they're finally the games they should have been at launch. Of course, it's a damn shame that us paying consumers had to wait this long, but alas, it is what it is and better late than never. I believe it's safe to say at this point that both Halo Infinite and Battlefield 2042 have finally gone through their No Man's Sky redemption arcs. The games are now good, great even. Those of you craving quality first-person shooter multiplayer experiences, Halo Infinite and Battlefield 2042 can genuinely provide. Especially when you take into account the community tools and community-generated content for both these games, thanks to Halo Infinite's Forge mode and Battlefield 2042's Portal mode. These features basically empower these games' player bases, their communities, enabling them to play the game how they want to play it, in turn spawning a vast plethora of community-generated content, unique custom matches, modes, and maps. So in the specific case of Battlefield 2042, you're most certainly getting your money's worth, but when it comes to Halo Infinite, the fact that Halo Infinite's multiplayer, including its Forge mode, are completely free to the public? That's kinda crazy. As a matter of fact, when it comes specifically to Halo Infinite, it's kind of become one of the best free-to-play video games of all time, and a must-play, must-own free-to-play game. Now, of course, the single-player/co-op story campaign still needs to be purchased separately. I would personally argue that it's worth the money. But the rest of Halo Infinite, its multiplayer, its Forge mode, and its upcoming PvE firefight mode are totally free to the public. No strings attached, you can download and start playing all of that content right now. I say this with the utmost sincerity, Halo Infinite has become one of the best deals in gaming. What other product is offering you a AAA quality first-person shooter experience of this caliber and with this amount of content for completely free? Let's also give Battlefield 2042 its due. Back in 2021, this game was a hard sell. It wasn't just poor optimization and technical issues plaguing this game. There was a lack of content. The game felt unfinished, on top of a lack of vision and clear direction as to what the game was actually trying to be. But developer DICE, credit where credit is due, have turned the ship around. And at this point in time, I have no reservations in arguing that Battlefield 2042 has earned its price tag. I've certainly gotten my money's worth, and I've mostly been playing the game single player with AI bots. Oh yeah, did you know Battlefield 2042 has a single player component? It's got fully functional AI bot matches. You can play on all the maps, you can earn XP, you can level up and unlock things and progress. You can unlock new weapons and attachments for said weapons just playing solo, just playing against AI bots and killing bots. Battlefield 2042 features a very casual single player component that never gets talked about, never gets brought up, and I'm not gonna lie, that bugs me a fair bit, where so many other AAA multiplayer shooters release with no single player, no PvE, no AI bots. Its inclusion wherever and whenever deserves praise and recognition. So, if you enjoyed AI bot matches in the older Battlefield games and in the Star Wars Battlefront games, then I most certainly recommend you check out Battlefield 2042. But in the end, when it comes to both of these games, Halo Infinite and Battlefield 2042, they're both first-person shooters. And when it comes to shooters, gameplay will always be the most important aspect. And in this regard, as someone who has played so very many first-person shooters, I can safely say that Halo Infinite and Battlefield 2042 are some damn good feeling and damn good playing FPSs. Their weapons all feel great, powerful, and effective. Movement is smooth, fluid, and responsive. Both feature deep, effective, and engaging vehicle combat. Both feature expansive gameplay sandboxes, with tons of equipment, gear, abilities, and items, allowing you to customize your playstyle and approach engagements in a variety of different ways. Most importantly, however, both feature grappling hooks. And if Titanfall 2 has taught us anything, it's that grappling hooks only make games better. So yeah, I've been really enjoying Halo Infinite and Battlefield 2042 in their current states, and I'm so happy that their respective communities are also finally enjoying the games themselves. Goes to show that No Man's Sky was not an isolated incident. Any and every video game, no matter how disastrous the launch may be, can make a comeback, can have a redemption arc, can fulfill their true potential and become the video games they were always meant to be. So, go check out Halo Infinite and Battlefield 2042. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with how far they've come. Anyways, that's been a video. Thank you for watching. If you did indeed like the video in any way, shape, or form, please be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment in the comment section down below. If you want to help out and support this video, then please share it on social media, Twitter, Reddit, and Facebook, and maybe a few Discord servers. If you want to help out and support me directly, please consider making a donation via the Super Thanks feature here on YouTube, or by clicking on the links to my Buy Me a Coffee and or Ko-Fi pages. Links are in the description down below if you want to make a donation that way. Anyways, once again, that's been a video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.